4K stone so far. That's pretty good. He's got cement. I don't want to buy cement directly. I'm looking for like, what's the one that goes up? It's like a workstations one. Vehicles. Vehicles would be great, but we're never going to get to vehicles. Grim has like a bicycle, and I think I made him a mini bike, and that's it. That's the extent of our like abilities. I'm not going to have the ammo that I wanted. I was hoping he might have. Yeah, he's got like a fucking level 2 bow. I'm just going to make a primitive one and use like the shit ton of feathers and shit to like back up the fact that I just don't have ammo for Blood Moon.
A sale is a sale, even if it's to us.
So, not that. I want... No, I must have cleaned it out recently. There is one other. There you are. Alright. Some repair kits. It's basically half my stack, but that's all I've got. Oh, hold on. Oh, thank you, Grim. Alright. There is one other vendor. Like, there is a another trader in town, but there is... Where is my base? There. There is a vending machine here, but I think I've cleaned it out. So it's probably not going to have Lightning Elixir. And I'm not going through town. I'm not going over to the other fucking Hue in hopes of like getting something okay. Yeah, pretty much once Blood Moon happens, I'm just going to jump up on one of these buildings. I will probably die doing it, and I can't craft... Let's do the arrows first. Recipes. Stone crossbow ones? Might as well, it's a level 2. I'd never really used like the crossbow, so I guess it's an excuse for me to use that. Let's get that crafting and probably also repair that, since I'm going to need it, and repair this. Get my guns repaired up, because once Blood Moon happens, I'm not going to really have much capacity with that. And then... Oh, that's going to be 5 minutes. Yeah, I can wait 5 minutes. I can wait 5 minutes for that. Alright. Go back out. Maybe hold on to a pistol, because I'm not silly. We've got it on insane difficulty, but also on feral sense. So the zombies can definitely tell where the fuck we are. And they're very strong. But then also with like the integration and stuff, it's so friggin' easy for people to just spawn something, and then I'm like pretty much screwed. Yeah, we did like a... Oh, there's a wolf out there. We did this whole like big digging thing over here. It's fantastic. But it's mostly... I think it's actually mostly down to stone at the moment. And if I'm going to be digging somewhere, I kind of want to be digging iron cross stone so that we can get cement stuff. The other thing too is there's a whole bunch of farm places around here. Like that place specifically should have cement. A lot of these places do. Also, what the fuck is up with the, like, no zombies? This is really weird. Yeah, so... I don't... The hell? Oh, Buckethead celebration or dance-off. I was gonna say, I'm like, I got, like, momentarily startled by that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that place might have cement. I thought maybe this place might as well, but... all of the vote stuff at the moment is not really not too much of an issue for me, luckily. Just if I see cement around the place, I should really take a second to like take it, so it saves me having to build it. Base is just there. So I'll wander down the street. The other thing too is I'm never really going to get to a point of actually like doing food and crafting. I know that it seems kind of mute to go so hard to build something that I'm not even going to actually get to really use, like my base there. But I also kind of have... I think that must be where Grim's digging. I also kind of want to kind of get past the fact that I really want to do the building. Because that's why I'm playing at the moment, is I really want to build shit. The only way for me to get past it is to build a lot of stuff. So, yeah. Hopefully I can open up these. And that should mean that on the next map, I should be, like, more exploring and adventuring and shit, you know? Yes. Alright. I didn't end up bringing out more medical supplies stuff. I didn't really think about it when I was in base. Oh, I guess that's an issue for later. Alright, we're digging that way. So, have I got space for... Not yet. Alright, still a little bit of time to go. There we go. Just immediately just fall down instead. Fantastic. Yeah, so this will give me like sand, clay, stone, which is fine. I don't really need a super huge amount of that. What I should do is when it happens to be Blood Moon, I should make sure I'm crafting in my inventory as well as killing zombies with the learning elixir on. That way I can absolutely fucking maximize that. Because I never remember to. And I just need to be able to get like a couple of levels so I can get like better mining and all sorts of stuff. Because I've got like level 2. Grim's got like 5. So what I'm doing compared to Grim is like fuck bugger all. But I mean, I'm still trying. I forgot how dark it is. There we go. Yeah, I temporarily forgot how dark it is if I put away the weapon that's got the flame shaft mod. I do like that. I try to get that on so many of my stuff. I end up with it where almost everything has like the burning shaft mod. Even though it doesn't really benefit anything, it just gives me a bit of warmth and light. But in the beginning, just getting one tool that happens to have it, like, opens up so much. So, like, eerily peaceful. I also love that. I love the fact that I've got, like, some fucking... What's that? Octagonal or something? I don't know. It's a quick guess at what, like, how many sides that thing has. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys remember learning, like, your, like, how many sided shapes and shit when you were a kid? So I used to have actually fun with that. Like, I don't know why, but, like, you know, when you learnt that, like, you get, what, a circle to a triangle to a square to, like, what, a pentagon, and then, like, it keeps going from there, and I always used to be like, this is ridiculous, you know? It always seems so silly to me. But yeah, it makes sense, obviously, like, they have to have some kind of names and stuff, but I always thought it was hilarious. The other thing too is if I end up making... I've got a shit ton of duct tape. I can make more repair kits. You thought I had... Oh, because I'm using as that. Tell you what, don't do that for a moment. Hit me up with more of them. I can deal with having a few more repair kits in my inventory because we don't have any of those. I don't really want to waste that. I've got more forged iron back at base getting built at the moment. And I'm pretty much like maximum encumbered at the moment. If I get a chance to, I'd like to be able to go back to base and drop off like some of my tools or some of my inventory or something. That would be pretty cool to actually have some space in like advance for Blood Moon. Realistically, my base could probably take a Blood Moon. Not so much yet. I don't really have like the right kind of spikes, but once it's built up, it's quite funny. We really wanted to kind of like give it at least one last Blood Moon once it got like built up. Like, you know, actually take the time to build the entire base and then do a Blood Moon once it's like fully realized. For me, that would have been with like electricity and all sorts of stuff. I'm never even going to get near the electricity stage on this map. I just want to like finish building up the walls and the spikes to the point where I can kind of like take down that outer kind of box wall that I've got protecting it. I've got a wall protecting my wall. Yes, I understand how that sounds. Look, it works, okay? I hear zombies getting stuck on wood, and I'm like, okay, they're getting in, but I hear them breaking the, you know, spikes, and I'm like, oh yeah, well, they're in then. And then, you know, I've got time to get out before they actually hit cobblestone. Kind of the point. It's the same thing with the cobblestone walls. We get, you know, a shit ton of metal spikes, and it kind of prevents them from ever touching the concrete walls. That was the point. Obviously, if you have like a spitting zombie or something like that, kind of do a bit of range damage, it doesn't fully protect it, but it does make it really hard for them to get through the wall. With this place, I actually really wanted to have done like 3 walls deep, but I won't be getting that kind of thing. Kind of sucks. Would have been nice. It also would have required me to probably take it out by like one more square outwards than I did. But we're not going to have that kind of resources. So I'm just going to enjoy my time like mining and building and stuff like that, because pretty much once the new map releases, I'm saying new map, but once the game releases, I kind of think that I want to explore a lot of the POIs and do quests and other stuff. So like building and things will go to kind of like the back burner. And poor Moves well asleep. Viking might be dreaming. The other thing too is I was wondering if anybody knows if 7 Days plans to have like, you know, not just the Navazine, whatever map on the next location, because fuck me dead, I am seriously over the like base map. Like we know pretty much it off by heart. We've played so many maps. Like we're playing a random map at the moment. We play a lot of random generated maps just to keep it interesting, because after playing this game for so long, the Navazine, I'm gonna call it Navazine, I know that might be wrong, but whatever it's called, it's just like, doesn't matter the size of the map, it's the exact same layout for the most part. And we know the layout. Like, we could be like, oh man, I remember up in the snow, which is up on that map, you know, we just head towards this particular trader, and bam, the trader is there. Like, there's no randomized surprise or exploration stuff. Like, we get very bored very easily of the map itself. And that says a lot, because, like, we don't really get bored too quickly. Like, you know, you've got to kind of go through certain processes and stuff when you play a game like this. Like, you know, you need to loot things to get food to survive, or weapons or tools and stuff, right? That's kind of expected. And then you've kind of got to do, to some degree, some exploration to venture out to get more supplies from buildings that you haven't already looted, because you efficiently looted them within that week and stuff. And yeah, we kind of like know it off by heart. We kind of hit just the good places only. And we don't kind of waste a lot of time with the other ones. When I don't actually remember if it was random generated. I think it was. But I had one really huge map that I started streaming on. And it was kind of like, I got to a point where we'd done everything. I'd done all of my trader quests. And basically that was when it was going for like a year and a half, and Fun Pimps hadn't updated. And I just ended up going door to door and looted every single house and killed every zombie in every house. And that's all I did for months. And it was interesting because there was a whole bunch of houses that we've never gone into. And there was just weird shit inside some of them. Weird pathing. Some of them had like good loot, like better loot than you find in other places. Some of them were just kind of like obviously you go in there to loot stuff, you know, as in like scrap down the place. But yeah, we'd never gone into it because it'd never been part of a quest location, or it's, you know, not something we've gone into, or it was new. Like occasionally there was like new POIs and stuff, but yeah, just kind of get stuck with it. So I hope that they bring out like a variety of maps with all the stuff that they've got, because that would be great. I'd hate to have to play on like just the main base map. The other thing too is I tend to like having a lot of the bigger maps. I'm sure you guys have noticed that already anyway, but I tend to go for like the bigger maps because it takes us a lot longer to explore it. If we're looking for a very specific biome, it could be a couple of days of running to get to it. And who says you're going to be safe at night? So then you happen to die somewhere and then respawn somewhere else, and it's frustrating. Or you happen to put down your bedroll and keep exploring. Like, I did a lot of exploration on this map before I had a base, and I hated it. Like, I was looking for something specific, and when I found it, I couldn't have it, so I had to go looking, like, elsewhere. And when I did find it again, I'm like, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have this, but I kind of already had like a semi pre-established building by that point in time. So then I had to move all my shit out of that. I'm one of those people where like I pick a place, I build it fucking intensely. But that's where I stay for that whole map. That is my home base that I return to. I don't know about you guys, but I don't tend to move my shit around too much. So I get into like a pattern of where things are, what boxes contain what and stuff. So yeah, when I have to move everything around, it's like, things are in like random places all of a sudden. Where'd that go? There we go. And get the spikes going again. Like I'm getting like a tiny trickle of like XP as I'm doing this. You know what I'm not doing though? Is I don't have my rock busters on. Might as well be using, I know I won't get like super stuff out of here. But yeah, if I could just get extra resources. I don't know why I didn't have that on that whole time. It's not quite the equivalent of doubling your stuff. But you definitely get to take home a lot more stuff. Once you reach, max mining level, and then you have like all the tools that can mine the fastest and shit, and then you start adding in the candies, fucking hell, it makes it really, really easy to suddenly just have a lot of resources. And another thing is I've never even started making any of the ammo yet. Usually by this point in time, like it's day 49, I would have normally done like a shit ton of ammo, but we just don't have resources for it. I might have some backup base. I'm pretty sure I've got some gunpowder, but I haven't really been scrapping bullets that I don't use. I've been just using whatever gun comes with it because I need to like defend myself out here against like the integration. The integration, not the zombies. But yeah, it is definitely fucking hell. It is definitely been not a regular like way of playing. The other thing too is in some sense, like as much as I love the fact that you guys can have like a lot of fun spawning stuff in, and I'm gonna miss that because it made it like kind of random and stuff. Like I could never be certain that it'd be safe, and there was always stuff that'd be like, oh, there's a box or something like that, and I have to run back towards the zombies, make that call kind of thing. But at the same time, like, as a kind of vanilla gamer to begin with, I obviously do miss the game just being the game and kind of like, like doing my own thing. Going out and harvesting for like 2 days straight and then building for a couple of days and then like tinkering through a few buildings and stuff like that. Like, that's how I generally usually kind of play. And so it has been good in a way that you guys have kind of got me out of like my own routine. But it also, I've noticed that whenever I play with the integration, I have to expect to do only half of what I expect to be able to achieve that night. Like in a 4-hour stream, I'll only be able to achieve like about 2 hours worth of like cohesive effort of like mining or building or something like that, It's not going to be like I'm going to get 4 solid hours of mining, which don't tempt me. I'll fucking do it. I mean, we're about an hour in to mining at the moment. And the only thing that's going to stop me tonight is Blood Moon, which by the way, it's starting to get a bit late. So I should probably head back up to the surface, try to get myself up somewhere semi-safe. How do I get out this way? I have to bring it down a little bit. It's always worth like checking before you get near, nightfall, that you can still get out of where you fucking dug down to. I wouldn't mind trying to have like perhaps a underground situation, although that kind of thing doesn't appeal to me. I love what Nick did with the last map we had. I thought that was really cool with the like underground like lounge room and all that weird shit, and like the underground car park and stuff. I thought that was really cool, but I don't enjoy spending as much as I love digging. I don't actually enjoy spending a lot of time underground, and I just kind of like from past experiences with how the zombies sometimes work, they just like tunnel down to me eventually. The longer I stay down there, the sooner they get down to me. Well, the more effort they put into getting down to me, I should say. I should be able to get out in a minute. Not quite. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's head back. That is a hazard. Let me head back to base. Try to drop off some stuff. And then I'll try to get a couple of buildings away before Blood Moon happens. Because I don't want to be so close to my base that it gets destroyed in like collateral. Because what happens is zombies will path to you. They'll take the easiest route to you. But sometimes that is the most direct route. So, like, they'll just have like 2 or 3 zombies like break through a wall. And then break through the next wall and break through the next wall. And then bam, they're at your feet. Except that wall was your base. Like, that happens sometimes. Let me go around this side. Let me put it on pistol because I got more of this ammo. Yeah, I thought so. I don't have a super huge amount of time, but I could probably patch up this place a little bit as I go. That should have a hole. Because I heard something breaking the wall over here, which makes me think that there's a weak spot. Yeah, there's one. There's like nothing out here though. It's really weird. Like, usually speaking, there's usually at least like 5 feral zombies out here. There's a really... Here we go. Here's my way in. There is a really, really low ratio of zombies right now, and it concerns me a little bit. I also don't know if I made that climbable from the outside for them. Hey, chillin'. How you doing? How's your night going? I'm just about to hit Blood Moon, like in a couple of minutes, so I'm just trying to skedaddle. Oh, shit. Get back up to base. Let's see, Grim doesn't have like any ammo or anything, no. Grim's going to be tunneling through Blood Moon, so if he dies, he's just going to stay dead. Fine, how are you? I'm pretty tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep today. I didn't get good sleep, I should say. So, yeah, I'm a little tired. Possibly slightly cranky. But yeah, apart from that, I'm alright. Just nothing out of the usual, you know, pretty much. Let's top that back up. Sort of kind of been talking a little bit about, you know, how 7 Days to Die is going to release next month. I've been kind of going on about that a bit. I don't know if I want to take... I might as well take that with me. I'm trying to finalize my external base kind of thing, so it's at least done. But I'm probably not going to have it like fully finished before it happens to be, you know, what do you call it? The release. Fucking hell, I can't remember shit tonight. I don't think I'm gonna have enough for this, but we'll see how it goes. Let's change anything. Release usually means that you can't play the previous map unless you want to roll back the game. If you roll back the game, you can't use the new features usually. So there's that. They're bringing in a whole bunch of visual things.
That was smashing.
I see you, Nick. They're bringing in like a whole bunch of visual things to the game. There's some upgraded zombies, stuff like that they're changing. What else are they doing? They are... I'm just trying to remember everything. Like some, like, what do you call it? The dire wolf is turning into a zombie wolf. I'm not looking forward to that. I should have enough stuff on me. Medicine. That's what I need. More medicine. I'm just trying to make sure I stockpile before, like, I leave here. I don't need that many of that. This would be cure fatigue. I don't need that many. Cure infection. I probably won't need that, but does it do any health? Not really. And I guess, like, that would help me with running. I do have more rock busters. I can go do more rock busters later. Hey, Atlas, welcome in. Yeah, basically, like, the game itself, they're bringing out new POIs and, you know, upgraded visuals and stuff like that. But for the most part, they're not really changing too much just yet. if I can get to... Hold up. If I can get to a building just a little bit further away from here, might run like... I kind of want to go that way. I'm just trying to get out of here before Blood Moon. So just bear with me. I'll read out like some of the changes I've got. They posted it, but yeah, they're not doing too much like to the game itself to begin with. Not yet. In a month's time, they'll have cross-platform available. Means that people that want to play on consoles and stuff will be able to join in. That'd be pretty cool. And then next year, they're bringing up like a I think it's like a UI overhaul, and like I'm probably gonna hate that. And they're probably bringing in like raiders next year, and then they want to do like I think it's a campaign mode, is what they'll also bring in. Also, there's like no, oh, there's one. I was gonna say there's like no fucking zombies around here. What the hell? Yeah, so that should be all pretty interesting. Kind of looking forward to it. Yeah, well, they've been working on it for quite a while. I want to be up here. No specific reason, I just think up here might be good. Maybe this one. Never played? Yeah, it's all good. I played the shit out of the game. That guy's gonna catch up to me. Hi. Yeah, I know you're a feral. I need you to be gone. I need to be able to climb this thing in a second. Alright, we good? Good beans. Alright, I'm going up here. I don't think this place is super secure. Ideally, I would like to have, like, roosted up on, like, the car park, but... Calm down, mate. The hell? Well, there's a bird. I've been on this before. Yeah. You know, I've been here before. I did one where they had the screamers. That was, like, weird. Alright, let me get up here. I saw that, Shadow. Shadow contributed towards disabling the progressive spawning from the integration. You guys can contribute towards that if you want to, by the way. You can do like as little as 250 channel points, or you can do like up to 2,000 channel points a day. And what it basically means is if we reach the goal of... I'm not sure what my goal was for it. But if we reach the goal amount, then I'll disable the progressive spawning. And that means like people be able to spawn bears and any kinds of hordes and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, I'll just have to deal with it. Alright, I need to get rid of this then, probably. I think they'll be able to get up to me because this door... Place is... Oh... Huh. You know what? I don't mind this. If I don't get... No, I'm so going to get knocked off here. I was going to say, if I don't get knocked off this isn't actually a bad spot. Can I put, like, a box here somewhere? It's a challenge. Well, yeah, I haven't done a, Let me put the boxes on either side. I haven't done a community challenge for you guys, ever. And I thought that that would be one that maybe you guys wouldn't mind. Is, like, if you're able to, like, meet the goal, like, it applies every single day. So if you're here every single day, even if you're not chatting and stuff and you want to just contribute, like, was it 2,000 points or something, it's instantly just, okay, I'm getting closer and closer to having to, like, remove progressive. Because the way that it works is with the things that can spawn in, they're limited to my level. When progressive gets turned off, they're not limited to my level. Like, you can spawn in bears, lions, any kind of horde, any kind of, like, gift, like, stuff, whatever. It all just is, like, it's all available. So, yeah. Also, I should probably heal at least a little bit and get my guns and shit in order. So, yeah, when the, when 7 Days releases next month, I will be turning off, my integration. So I'm not going to have that, which is why I'm kind of like encouraging you guys to like use your points and to kind of like go ham, like spawning shit, make it like difficult and stuff. I think I've got everything crafted up there. It wakes up wagging tail happily. That's a shadow wagging tail happily. Happily smiling. I thought you'd just disable spawning, not disable the progressive restriction. Oh no, it's supposed to be that because when the release comes out, I'm not going to be playing with. Oh, let's get my guns in order first. There we go. Okay,